Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
We can see this text.
Yes, sir.
So, we are at a very, very critical moment in the play. Othello needs some proof of the disloyalty, unfaithfulness of Desdemona. He needs, after a little while, Othello asks for an ocular proof, a visible proof, a proof that I can see with my eyes. I want a proof for the unfaithfulness of my wife, of the illegitimate relationship between my wife and Cassio. Well, the villain, devilish villain, had planned everything in a meticulous manner. And he knew that the ocular proof, the concrete proof, a proof that one can see with one's eyes, would certainly be one of the most valuable things in the life of Othello as well as Desdemona. Well, the handkerchief. And he had asked his wife, Iago had asked his wife, Emilia, to get that handkerchief from the possession of Desdemona and give it to him. Well, here is an opportunity. Othello is completely disturbed. He has lost his peace of mind. He doesn't feel any appetite. He cannot sleep. Completely disturbed. After some time, in another famous soliloquy, he bids farewell. He says farewell to everything in his life. That is his farewell speech. Well, he admits that he is a completely disturbed man, a man who has lost everything in his life. He has lost his sleep, peace of mind, well, everything. Even he says, even in a soliloquy, he says goodbye to everything, even his job, even his army, the flags, the soldiers, everything. So, coming back to the proof, well, he told Desdemona, Othello told Desdemona that he had some headache. Well, the poor girl, the innocent girl, she said, I'll help you. Come on, show me your forehead. I'll wrap your forehead with this little handkerchief. After a little while, you will be all right. After almost an hour, you will be all right. But then he just pushes it away with his hand. And unfortunately, unknowingly, the handkerchief falls on the floor. It drops on the floor. Well, she was watching. Emilia was watching. And after, they disappear. After Desdemona and Othello disappear, she takes hold of it and gives it to her husband, Iago. And Iago is very, very happy about it. What is that to you? A good wench. നല്ല മോളല്ലേ, അതിങ്ങത്താ എന്നാ പറയുന്നത്. ഗുഡ് ഗേൾ, എ ഗുഡ് wench, give it to me. Emilia, line number 310. Emilia says, well, what will you do with it? That you have been so earnest to have me filch it. Oh, you were very, very earnest. You begged me to steal it for you. What are you going to do with it? What do you want? Why did you want me? Why did you want it? That you begged me to steal it. What are you going to do with it? What is the use of this handkerchief for you? Well, Iago, snatching it, he snatches the handkerchief from her hand. Why? What's it to you? Why? What's the use of this for you? What are you going? No, you this handkerchief is useless for you. What's that to you? Then Emilia says, if it be not of some purpose of importance, if it is not anything important to you, well, please return it. Please give it to me back. If it is something, if it be not for some purpose of import, if it is not for anything important in our life, give it me again. Please return it. Why? Because that poor lady, who, Desdemona, she will run mad. She will go crazy when she shall lack it. When she finds that the handkerchief is missing, well, she will go crazy. She will become mad, because this is something very, very important in her life. Because this is the first proof. This is the first gift of Othello to Desdemona. And as far as their family is concerned, as far as Othello's family is concerned, this is something very, very valuable, because it changed hands from generations to generations. And he attaches a lot of importance. He attaches a lot of importance and significance to the handkerchief. So Emilia knows this. Emilia says, if this is not going to be of any important use to you, please return it. Because when she finds, when Desdemona finds that the handkerchief is missing, she will go mad. Then Iago says, be not known on it. Don't admit to knowing anything about it. നിനക്ക് ഇതിനെപ്പറ്റി ഒന്നും അറിയില്ല എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചാൽ മതി. I have use for it because I need it. I need it for some very important use. Go. Leave me. Come on. Leave me alone. Go out. Exit Emilia. Emilia goes out. Who is left? Iago is left. Remember, another soliloquy. He is going to reveal his plan. Iago is going to reveal his plan in another soliloquy. Remember, soliloquies are very, very important in Shakespeare, because it is through this technique, through this dramatic technique, that Shakespeare reveals the innermost secrets and designs and plans of characters to the audience. Soliloquy, Atmagadangalan. Exit Emilia. Well, this is what he's going to do with this handkerchief. I will, in Cassio's lodging, lose this napkin and let him find it. Trifles light as air are to the jealous confirmations strong as proofs of holy writ. This may do something. The Moor already changes with my poison. Dangerous conceits are, in their natures, poisons, which at the first are scarce found to distaste, but with a little act upon the blood, burn like the mines of sulphur. I did say so. Look where he comes. ദാ വരുന്നു അവൻ. പറഞ്ഞതേ ഉള്ളൂ, ദാ വരുന്നു. അവൻ വട്ടുപിടിച്ച് നടക്കുകയാണ്. ആര്? ഒഥല്ലോ. What is he going to do this? What is he going to do with, what is Iago going to do with this handkerchief? He says, I will leave, I will drop this in Cassio's lodging. I will drop this. I am going to put this in Cassio's house, in Cassio's room, and let him find it. Let Cassio find this handkerchief, because this is something very, very important to him. Trifles as light as air are to the jealous confirmation strong as proofs of Holy Writ. To a jealous man, അസൂയ പിടിച്ച് വട്ടുപിടിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു മനുഷ്യനെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് ഒരു കച്ചിത്തുരുമ്പ് കിട്ടിയാലും അതൊരു ഭീകരമായ ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു തെളിവായിട്ട് മാറും. So, who is the jealous man? Who has become mad now? Mad with jealousy. That is Othello. So trifles, little things, silly things, light as air, very, very small, meaningless little things like this looks like absolute proof. For who? For a jealous man. As proofs of Holy Writ. Well, this may do something. Well, this is going to be very, very useful to me. This handkerchief is going to be very, very useful to me. The more Othello already changes with poison. His mind has already become infected with my poison. Well, since it is completely infected, it is, his mind has become infected with my poison. And ideas can be like poisons, no doubt about it. See, dangerous conceits are dangerous. Ideas are very, very dangerous. In their natures, poisons, they act like poisons. At first, they hardly taste bad at first, but when these poisonous ideas get into the blood, but with a little act upon the blood, well, they burn like the mines of sulfur. Well, they start burning. It is very, very dangerous. Ideas, especially when these ideas get into the mind of a jealous man like Othello. Re-enter Othello. Othello comes back. Oh, here comes. Re-enter Othello. Not poppy, nor mandragora, no drugs. Poppy, kanjava. Poppy, nor mandragora. These are, drugs. Very, very strong drugs. Nor all the drowsy syrup, sleeping pills, sleeping potions. മയക്കമരുന്ന് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഉറക്ക ഗുളിക. Not poppy, nor mandragora, nor all the drowsy syrups of the world shall ever medicine thee, will give you restful sleep, to that sweet sleep which thou owedest yesterday. Well, you might have had a very good sleep last night, but your sleep is over. This is going to be the end of your sleep. Nothing in this world, nothing, neither drug, nor sleeping pill, nor anything will give you, any more sleep. You have already killed your sleep. You are going to have sleepless nights. These are the thinkings. These are the ideas that pass through the mind of Iago when he sees Othello. Othello comes. Well, Othello says, ha ha, false to me, false to me, false to me. Who is false to me? My wife is false to me. Is she cheating me? Is my wife cheating me? Then Iago, why? How now, General? No more of that. Don't think about that. Stop thinking about it. No more of that. Then Othello says, avaunt, be gone, get lost, because thou hast set me on the rack. You have already tortured me. I swear it is better to be much abused than to know a little. അല്പം എന്തെങ്കിലും അറിയുന്നതിനേക്കാൾ നല്ലത്, it is better to be completely tricked. To be completely tricked. Tell me more about it, because you have only revealed a little of what you know about my wife, about the unfaithfulness of my wife. Now you reveal it completely. No, Iago. Now, how now, my lord? What's with you? What happened? How now? Then Othello says, what sense had I of her stolen hours of lust? I had no idea. What sense I had? What knowledge had I? I didn't have any idea of her stolen hours, the hours that she stole from me. That is her secret hours, that she was cheating me. Secret hours of lust. Oh, having sex with another man. Secret hours of stolen hours of lust. I had no idea. I saw it not. I never saw it, or thought it not. I never suspected it. It harmed not me. So I didn't know. I didn't know that she was cheating me. So I was not bothered. So it didn't hurt me. Well, I slept the next night well. And I slept well. I ate well, and I was happy. Well, she might have been having sex with another man. She might have been cheating me, but I didn't know that. So it was not much of a problem to me. I slept well, I ate well, and I was very happy. Well, I was free and merry. I found not. I couldn't find what? I found not Cashew's kisses on her lips. I couldn't find the kisses of, I couldn't find the Cashew's kisses on her lips, because I didn't know it. I didn't know that they were kissing each other. They were having, they were sleeping together. I didn't know. So I was very, very happy. I slept well, I ate well, and I was very happy. He that is robbed, if a person is robbed, ഒരുത്തനെ കൊള്ളയടിച്ചാൽ, എന്തെങ്കിലും മോഷ്ടിക്കപ്പെട്ടാൽ, അവനത് അറിയുന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ അവന് ഒന്നും നഷ്ടപ്പെടാത്തതുപോലെയാണ്. അറിഞ്ഞാലാണ് പ്രശ്നം. So he that is robbed, if a person is robbed, a man who is robbed and not wanting that is stolen, not wanting, he doesn't miss anything. He doesn't know that he has lost something. Let him not know it, and he is not robbed at all. Such a man is as good as, not robbed at all, as if he has lost nothing. Then Iago says, I am sorry to hear this. Oh, you are very much perturbed. You are very much, completely disturbed, shaken. I'm sorry to hear this, Othello. Sir, I'm very, very sorry to hear this. Yes, Othello says, I had been happy. I would have been happy. I had been happy. I would have been happy if the general camp, if the whole army, if all the soldiers of my battalion had slept with my wife, I would have been happy, as long as I don't know. Look at what he says. ഞാനത് അറിയാത്തിടത്തോളം കാലം ഈ എൻ്റെ പട്ടാളത്തിൽ എൻ്റെ കീഴിലുള്ള സർവ്വ പട്ടാളക്കാരും എൻ്റെ വീട്ടിൽ വന്ന് ഉറങ്ങുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, if they sleep with my wife, I don't bother, because I don't know it. I don't mind it, because I am unaware of it. I am not aware of it. I had been happy if the general camp, pioneers and all, had tasted her sweet body. So I had nothing known. Oh, now, forever, farewell. Look at that. His farewell speech. Oh, farewell. Bye-bye. What? The quiet mind. The tranquil mind. Farewell, content. No more happiness. Farewell, the plumed troop. Soldiers with the plumes, feathers, plumed troop. And the big wars. Bye-bye. No more wars. No more soldiers. No more battalions. Nothing. And that the big wars that make ambition virtue. Oh, farewell. Farewell, the neighing steed, horse, the horses. Farewell, horses. And the shrill trump, the sweet music, the clarion calls of, trumpets, the the spirit-stirring drum, beating of the drum, bye-bye. The ear-piercing fife, the war music, and the royal banner, proclaiming war, and all quality, pride, pomp, and circumstances of the glory, everything that is attached to the war, the pride, the fame, the popularity, the big name, the glory, everything, no more, finished. Othello is done, completely broken, completely shaken. He has lost everything. And oh, you mortal engines, that deadly cannons, whose rude thoughts that roar like thunderbolts, whose rude thoughts the immortal jaws that clamors counterfeit. ഈ വലിയ ഇടിമിന്നലിന്റെ സമയത്ത് ആ ഇടിയേക്കാൾ ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ടുള്ള ഇടിയേക്കാൾ ഭീകര ഒച്ച മുഴക്കുന്ന ആ പീരങ്കികൾ, cannons, oh you mortal engines, the cannons, പീരങ്കി, whose roared throats immortal jaws dead clamors counterfeit. They defeat even the thunderbolt. Oh, farewell, farewell everything. Farewell happiness, farewell sleep, farewell content, farewell army, farewell soldier, farewell name. He says this is the famous farewell speech of Othello, because he feels he's a completely lost man. He has lost his peace of mind. So farewell, he feels that Othello's career is over. His life is over. Well, Iago says, is that possible, my lord? Is it possible? Then Othello, villain, you are a villain. Be sure, prove my love a whore. എൻ്റെ ഭാര്യ ഒരു വേശ്യയാണെന്ന് തെളിയിക്കടാന്നാ പറയുന്നത്. A whore, a prostitute. Prove that my wife is a prostitute. Can you do that? Be sure of it. Give me the ocular proof. Give me a proof that I can see. Give me a proof that I can see with my eyes. Ocular proof. Or by the worth of man's eternal soul. Be sure of it. Thou hadst been better, would have been a dog. If you cannot show me some proof, well, you live like the life of a dog. I don't want to, if you don't want to see my rage, my anger, be like a dog, then answer my naked wrath. I am going to be very, very tough with you. Unless you show me some ocular proof, a proof that I can see with my eyes. Iago, അയ്യോ, അതിവിടം വരെ എത്തിയോ? Is it come to this? Is it come to this? Has it come to such a situation? Then Othello, make me to see it. Show me. Make me to see it. I want to see it. Or at the least, so prove it. Either you show me some proof, or you prove it. Prove what? Prove that my wife is a whore. My wife is a prostitute. That the probation bear no hinge nor loop to hang a doubt on or woe upon thy life. Now, beyond doubt, prove me beyond doubt. Now, if you can't, your life is going to be very, very worthless. Woe upon, let you be damned. നശിച്ചു പോട്ടെ നീ, ഇത് കാണിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്നാണ്. Then Iago, my noble lord, Prabhu. Then Othello, if thou dost slander her and torture me, never pray more. If you are slandering her just to torture me, you are abusing her. അവളെ അധിക്ഷേപിക്കുന്നത് എന്നെ പീഡിപ്പിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയാണെങ്കിൽ, never pray more. Abandon all mercy. You pray for no use. Pray for mercy. I am going to punish you. On horror's head, on the head of horror. ഭീകരതയുടെ മേലെ വീണ്ടും ഭീകരത. On horror's head, horrors accumulate on horrors. Well, it is going to be very, very tough. Well, you might as well go ahead and commit every unspeakable crime, horrors upon horrors, do deeds make heaven weep, because all earth amazed, for nothing canst thou to damnation add greater than that. Nothing you could that would top what you have already done. നീ ചെയ്തതിനേക്കാൾ ഭീകരമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു വൃത്തികെട്ട പണി ഇനി ചെയ്യാനില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് you prove, give me some proof, otherwise it is going to be very, very bad. Then Iago says, "Oh grace, oh heaven, oh God, forgive me. Please forgive me. Please help me." Are you a man? Are you a man? Have you a soul or sense? Are you a rational human being? Do you have a soul? You don't have any good sense? Then God be with you. Take mine office. Take my office. I am going to resign. I will resign. Oh wretched fool, you idiot, that livest to make thine honesty a vice. You idiot, I am a fool. I am really, well, I shouldn't have done this. Oh monstrous world, what a horrible world to live in. Listen, take note, oh world, to be direct and honest is not safe. സത്യസന്ധതയ്ക്ക് യാതൊരു വിലയുമില്ലാത്ത ഒരു ലോകം. ഞാൻ അല്പം സത്യം പറഞ്ഞുപോയി. അയ്യോ കഷ്ടം, എന്തൊരു വിഡ്ഢിയാ ഞാൻ. ഐ എം എ റിയൽ ഫൂൾ. ഐ എം എ സ്റ്റുപ്പിഡ് ഫെലോ. ഐ എം എൻ ആസ്. ഐ am a senseless, nonsensical man. Oh, this world is very, very bad. It's a very bad world. Because honest man, honest people, they cannot live here. Because it is no use to be direct and honest. It is not safe. It is not safe to be honest and direct. I thank you for this prophet. അയ്യോ സത്യം നന്ദിയുണ്ട് ഇത്രയും കാര്യങ്ങൾക്ക് കേട്ടോ. താങ്ക് യു വെരി മച്ച് ഫോർ ബീങ് സോ കൈൻഡ്. അറിയാതെ ഇപ്പം പറഞ്ഞു പോയത് ക്ഷമിക്കണം. ഐ താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ ദിസ് പ്രോഫിറ്റ്. ആൻഡ് ഫ്രം ഹെൻസ്, ഫ്രം നൗ ഓൺ, വെൽ, ഐ വിൽ ലവ് no friend. From now on, I will love no friend. Sith, love breeds offense. I am sure that I will never try to help a friend when it hurts him, because it is not a good thing. If I find a person in trouble, this has taught me a lesson that if you find a person in misery, if you find a suffering man, you should not help him. Then Othello says, "Nay, stay. Thou shouldst be honest. No, you should always be honest. Stay here. Don't go. Stop here. Don't go away." Then Iago says, "No, I should be wise. For honesty is a fool. Honesty is stupid. I should be very, very wise." ഞാൻ ഇത്തിരി ഒന്ന് ബുദ്ധിമാനാകാൻ തീരുമാനിച്ചേക്കാണ്. Because to be honest is a stupid thing and loses what it works for. It makes me lose my friends. If I try to be honest with a friend of mine, well, I will lose my friend. So I am not going to be honest. Look at the way, very, very cleverly he is planning and working out things. Then Othello, by the world, I swear, by the world, ദൈവത്തിനാണ്, I think my wife be honest and think she is not. See, he is confused. I think my wife is honest, and the next moment I think she is not honest. I think that thou art just, and think thou art not. One moment I think you are trustworthy, and the next moment I think you are not trustworthy. Well, I will have some proof. This is what he demands. I need some proof. Her name, my wife's name, that was as fresh as Diana's visage. My wife, my sweet, beautiful wife, whose face was as beautiful, as fresh as the face of goddess Diana, is now very, very dark and dirty, begrimed, and black as my own face. A sweet face, a face that was as sweet as the face of goddess Diana. It has now become a very, very dark and dirty and black face as my face. If there be cords or knives, or poison, or fire, or suffocating streams, well, I will not endure it. As long as there are ropes, knives, poison, fire, streams, I won't stand for this, because I can end my life. Oh, how I wish I knew the truth. I will not endure it. Would I were satisfied. Would means I wish. I wish I were satisfied. I were satisfied. I wish I knew the truth. സത്യം ഒന്നറിയാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ എന്ന് ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിച്ചു പോവാണ്. Then Iago says, I see, sir, I understand. I can understand that what? You are eaten up. You are, completely eaten up with emotion. You are overwhelmed with emotion. You are overcome with emotion. You are completely eaten up with passion, with emotion. I understand. I do repent me that I put it to you. I am sorry that I am responsible for all this thing. I said, and you want proof? You would be satisfied? Do you want proof? Othello says, would, nay, I will. Want? Yes, I want it. I want proof. I want proof for the disloyalty of my wife. Then Iago, may, but how? How will you get proof? How satisfied, my lord? Would you, the supervisor, are you going to be a supervisor? Are you going to hide at some place and watch your wife having sex with her friend? Are you going to do that? Would you, the supervisor, നീ അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഒളിഞ്ഞു നിന്ന് നോക്കാൻ പോവുകയാണോ? Would you, the supervisor, grossly gape on? Are you going to secretly watch, gape on, behold her, see her topped? Are you going to secretly watch your wife sleeping with another man, behold her topped? Then Othello, oh death, damnation, because again, he's talking about this thing straight, directly. Iago is telling directly that Othello's wife is sleeping with another man, Cassio. Are you going to secretly watch your wife having sex with another man? Oh death, damnation. Then Iago, well, it were a tedious difficulty. I think to bring, Iago says, it is very, very tough. It would be very, very hard to arrange for such a thing, to arrange for a situation in which they sleep together. It were a tedious difficulty, I think, to bring them to that prospect. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു അവസ്ഥയിലെത്തിക്കാൻ ഇത്തിരി ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണ്. Damn them then. If ever mortal eyes do see them bolster more than their own, what then? How then? What shall I say? Where is satisfaction? It is impossible. You should see this. No, you cannot see this. It is it is impossible. It is not possible. It is impossible that you should see this. Were they as prime as goats or as monkeys? The aado, monkey, wolf, ചെന്നായ്ക്കളോ, or fools as gross as ignorance made drunk, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മദ്യപിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നവനോ, അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ആണെങ്കിൽ മാത്രമേ ഇത് പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. Not for human beings, but yet I say, if imputation and strong circumstances which lead directly to the door of truth will give you satisfaction, you may have it. But if you would be willing to accept some circumstantial evidence as proof, well, we can that സാഹചര്യ തെളിവുകളാണെങ്കിൽ വേണമെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. Otherwise it is very, very difficult. Now, Othello says, give me a living reason. Now, if you can't give me a proof, give me some living reason to think that she is cheating on me. Can you do that? Give me some living reason. He says, then Iago says, I do not like the office. No, I don't like. I don't like what you are asking me to do. അത് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണ്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് വെരി വെരി ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ട്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് വെരി ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ട്. കണ്ടില്ലേ, ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് അവസാനം അറ്റാസി ഈസ് ഗോയിങ് ടു പ്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ദി ഹാൻകർച്ചീഫ്. ലുക്ക് അറ്റ് ദ വേ ഹി ഈസ് വർക്കിംഗ് ഔട്ട് തിങ്സ്. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.